protection against malevolence.
Don't you fear.
Faith gives me all I need.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough.
You again?
Can I offer you my...
Keep your medicine.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Pete.
Cheap price, good quality.
Right.
Joder.
Fancy
You never... Do you need help?
Surreal.
I don't really... Goodbye for now.
¿Quién más está enfermo? Curado, curado y Nittercut. Vamos a curar a Nittercut.
You will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your...
No me pegan, pero no me hacen nada.
Desertion and despair.
Good evening.
And
Do you need... I understand.
the nutrition of my mother.
I'll leave you alone.
¿Listo, no? ¿Estáis tristes? Todos bien. Saludables. Joder.
I have this thirst for blood.
esto?
It's locked, all right. Of course.
Llegando en plata. ¿Quién está enfermo? La vampira y el gay.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse.
The life running in your veins. This...
Good evening.
I need blood.
Do you require my
I can...
Well,
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll leave you.
They have disgust on every street corner.
Do you need medical... Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Está en recuperación.
Crush the leader!
Filthy piece of shit! He's mine! I'll take it! We have to stop it!
Joda. Este tipo.
Get your weapons ready! We found one!
Vampiro muerde.
It ain't human! Kill it! He's dead! That's gotta hurt! No!
Crítico.
You again. What are you...
Do you need
Yeah.
So, have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
It used to be a safe place.
Goodbye.
Everyone's throwing the blame.
Good.
Hello.
Can I?
As long as you...
Joder.
Good.
Hello.
Can I?
As long as you...
Someone's playing a right strange game.
Hello.
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
Rumour has it he's started some sort of gang of his own. Soldiers of Christ, something like that.
Goodbye, Miss.
Are they stupid or something?
Welcome back.
Have you got any
I've not seen him since he came back to the docks. Rumour has it he's converted his flock to some sort of cult. That's unbelievable.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Drink's just as likely to cause
You still working at this hour?
Have you heard it?
Some customers said the sad saint had a vision. Launched himself on a holy crusade. Even Dyson Delaney joined up with them. It's more like a cult, if you ask me.
Lol.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish. Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything recently about Sean Hampton's shelter?
Called into the hullabaloo that could be heard coming from the building, I would say that all the local loonies are at his precious club.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Interesante.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr.
Heard anything?
I rarely go near there, but rumour has it the place is restricted. Only members chosen by Mr. Hampton are allowed in.
So long, Rufus. Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course. I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep.
It's locked, all
I've
right.
nothing
It's
but worry.
locked.
What could...
Do you have any new...
I heard you can't go there anymore unless you share his faith. A bit queer, don't you think?
Goodbye, Miss Fish.
Lo voy con una secta.
For now, everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't... Hello again.
Can I off...
Giving it...
Perhaps I would...
Thank you. But don't...
Goodbye, Miss Cobb.
Dale con todo, ¿no? Pues con todos los que están por acá.
Steady, boy!
¿Para qué? ¿Oh, sí?
Good evening, young.
There's no need to call me that.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he had a scam of his own. A cult or something.
Show me what... It's locked, all right.
Se convirtió en Skull.
What on earth happened here? It's locked.
sir.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Roll back to the house! Come on, you!
Get them weapons ready! Find one!
Giselle.
There's one of them vermin over there! You're over this!
Joder, la una se volvió escal.
Down to the last drop!
Joder, me mató.
Giselle was right!
los cae. ¿Y el otro marica de qué?
Bloody monster! He's dead! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
¡Hijo de puta!
¿Qué susto me metiste, abuela? sabido meter. ¿Pero qué? Sustote, Dios mío.
Yo creo que este distrito va a morir. La próxima vez que guarde, yo creo que muere. Vea esa mierda, me convierte en una bestia.
Drink! 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 No more guilt.
Joder.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Every night a darkness, and every dawn another death.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
To do with the wet boots, I say.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Elite!
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Best be moving on. Cross the leash, boy! Sir, step away! Watch yourself! There's one of them! He's being bitten! Oh, Christ!
You're surprising. Occasionally. You make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Right, vermin! Shit, that leech is far! It's too fucking far!
This is despicable. Only a golden watch in her pockets. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
serio?
They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
El cura.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I've in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth. Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head.
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Slayer! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! Kiss me again. Give me your blood, priest. Their final thoughts are just to die for. Come to me, Jonathan. Abomination!
¿Se puede sacar la pistola?
You killed me, brother! Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! Rest in peace, monster. Abomination! Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
At last, I can forgive you.
El distrito fue la mierda, ¿cierto? El de los mayos creo que fue la mierda.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Han pasado algunas noches en que enterré a mi insana hermana Nelly para siempre, pero sigue atormentándole las palabras. Ahora final para este error me estaría acostumbrando. Si me era la mujer vampiro que me seguía o me presidía, yo que la convertí en inmortal, ¿quién es mi creador y por qué lo hizo? El hombre del centro de fuerzas extraordinarias, quien sigue conspirando en sombra y mis aliados son muchos. Edgar Soncía sigue administrando el hospital Pembroke pese a la crisis sanitaria en constante aumento. Lady Ashbury me sigue apoyando mediante el financiamiento de las instalaciones. Los dos me han dejado solo anoche, ya que necesitaba tanto tiempo para concentrarme en la situación. El peligro sigue allí, casi puedo sentirlo. Esta noche recibí la carta de Lady Ashbury y me invitó a reunirme con ella en su casa lo antes posible. Quizás siente porque me muevo nuevamente para encontrar todas las respuestas a mis numerosas preguntas. Está crítico esta vuelta. Este marica enfermo. Este se enfermó. Estimado Dr. Reed, espero que esta carta la encuentre rápidamente. Mi dolor con usted lo antes posible. La situación está evolucionando muy rápidamente y estoy convencido de que ahora todos los corre muy grave peligro. La Guardia de Pringüe lanzó una gran cacería en Londres. Hace algunas noches que buscan activamente y mata a todos los ecos que encuentran. Lord Grey, el director del club Dáscalo, se comunicó conmigo recientemente. Desea reunirse con usted inmediatamente. Por favor, venga a mi mansión, cualquier noche que le sea conveniente. Debemos hablar de todo esto con esta carta y encontrar el paso oficial que le permite superar cualquier barricada o punto de control de cuarentena en la ciudad.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Oh, esto está colocando algo interesante esta vuelta.
Do you need medical attention? Don't. Please.
Of course.
Este tipo no tiene medicamentos que me diga que chimba. Necesito son las partes de las piezas para mejorar la.
Over there! There's one of them! Christ! He's dead!
el Skull. Se me acordé, pero bueno, aquí ahorita ya hay Skull.
I'm cheap and I'm...
Gang, you pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
You... Right.
Ya lo que necesito para mejorarla. Parte de manija buena.
You... Right then.
Esta la puedo mejorar.
It's locked, all right.
Como que cerrado, loco, si te había abierto. Necesito 6. Tengo 3.
Don't be afraid.
Vacuum. Right.
No me alcanza.
have the money.
I'd like to see what...
Good.
I'd like...
Good.
You look ill. Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk...
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
I cannot enter.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Want some of that?
Qué rápida.
Not a good... It ain't human! Get up!
Joder, otra vez este tipo.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Joder.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
LOL, mi mamá. Mi rey. Ya está abierta. Joder.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Die, vermin! A leech! A leech! Oh, Christ!
Lo que son así. Dame el curime. Por si me pota, ¿cómo? Por eso le importa su alegría. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muchas gracias por el culo, pan. Panita o lo que seas. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué es lo que está sonando así? Una sangre como algo hirviendo suena. Cosa tan loca. Pero la cosa es que aquí ya listo. Desbloqueado esta puerta. Como hay que tener siempre una semana, le paso tu disco. Me semana el disco y así poco a poco te siguen teniendo los 500 de mi ahorro. Se va, adiós. Chao, Mili, que te vaya muy bien, gracias por pasarte. Te cuidas, que estés muy bien. Saludos, muchas gracias por pasarte. Se aprecia muchísimo. Muchísimas gracias, te agradezco de verdad bastante. Joder. agarré el 24? ¿Qué es eso? Ah, eso. Joder. Tienes que chuparlo, ¿no? Dios, ¿qué es eso? Joder, loco. Dios mío.
Dare you interfere with my Christ! He's dead! He's too fucking fast!
Esta marica que me ataca, loco. O sea, me están atacando tanto los buenos como los malos, no jodan.
Killing's all you deserve. Fuck, he's fast! No! Bloody leech!
Joder, ¿qué hizo? Pero ¿por qué me están atacando los dos vampiros y, o sea, buenos y no buenos? Lo que está pasando en este distrito, loco. Bueno, otra puerta abierta.
It's locked.
Ah, no puedo. Es la mansión Hashbury, pero todavía no voy ahí. Voy a explorar el distrito. A ver qué me encuentro. Joder. Cheque de sangre. Todo me está dando pura parte de gatillo bueno. Un momento, yo vengo allá, ¿no? Este es el distrito de los ricos. Mínimo no puedo pasar. Joda.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Mansión de Ashbury.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Stop calling me that.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Okay.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, Your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Amigas con la traición.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Oh,
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Me confunde. Si es que se ve como venoso y todo eso. Como 20 minutos de diálogo, pero se sacó buena información.
So, time.
En el hospital.
Visit the Ascalon Club.
Lady Ashbury también, ¿no? Pues dice no diálogo disponible. Mayo 1913. Esta noche fui con mamá a visitar a los enfermos del IN. Hace mucho tiempo que no veía esta triste parte de la ciudad. Verla hablar y escuchar a esta pobre gente me conmueve de una manera que no puedo expresar con palabras. Realmente intenta mejorar las cosas. Lloro a estos hombres y mujeres. También mató a uno de ellos esta noche. Pasó tan rápido que ni siquiera me di cuenta de que ella había desaparecido, pero cuando volvió a aparecer parecía mucho más viva. Inmediatamente supe lo que había sucedido. Terminó con una vida y yo no vi nada. Volvimos a casa sin decir una palabra. Si alguna vez me vuelvo como ella, no me alimentaré de los moribundos, mataré a los culpables y los brutos de cualquier lugar. 13 de septiembre. Esta tarde dos hombres intentaron recorrer un callejón mientras hacía campaña por el derecho del sufragio femenino. Pedí ayuda lo más fuerte que pude, como me enseñó mi madre. No sé lo que había pasado si un soldado le hubiera dicho que me dejen en paz, pero luego me acompañó a mi casa caminando e intentó besarme. Me negué, si fue decir una palabra. Toda la historia me puso muy triste. Aún seguía llorando cuando mi madre se despertó al llegar la noche. Le dije toda la verdad y me apretó contra su pecho. Luego fuimos al teatro a ver Doris Fletcher en su nueva obra. Creo que estoy un poco frustrada de que mi madre no le haya hecho pagar a todos. Si fuera una mujer vampiro no sería tan piadosa. Tiene una hija adoptiva, supongo. 15 de septiembre. Discutimos en malos términos como mamá anoche, ya que nuevamente se negó a convertirme en inmortal. Cuando le recordé que me había sucedido en el callejón con esos dos hombres y cómo las cosas serían diferentes si hubiera sido como ella o si ellos hubieran tenido armas, solo sonrió y me dijo que formar parte de este mundo significa estar listo para enfrentarlo. No sé si entendí lo que quiso decir, pero me está volviendo loca. Me fui de casa a medianoche para ver a Emily en su casa. Pasé todo el día allí, quise saber irme a casa de mi madre y vivir a mi vida como lo hizo Emily. Amo mucho a su mamá, pero me frustra cuando se niega a hablar de mi conversión. 10 de febrero, esta noche estoy tan triste como excitada. Estoy a punto de irme de esta casa para siempre. Mamá ha aceptado que tenga mi propio apartamento en el West End, siempre que no esté lejos de casa. Debí prometerle que tendría mucho cuidado. Le dije cuánto la amaba y ella me dijo que estaba orgullosa de mí. Ahora entiendo que solo quiere que sea igual de fuerte e independiente que ella. Debo admitir que estoy muy agradecido por todo lo que me enseñó estos años. Me hizo la mujer que soy. Ah, es que pasaron 2 años. Me hizo la mujer que soy. Ya, que soy ahora. Ahora es hora de que yo mire y decida mi camino. Desde aquí lo que sea que haga con mi vida dependerá de mí. Lo único que sé es que de esto, si alguna vez decido convertirme en inmortal, mi madre no estará involucrada en ello. Es mi vida y soy responsable por mis acciones. Sharon Ashbury. Ok, ya empiezo a encontrar pistas de la gente que vive acá. Drácula.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Concerning your investigation...
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
Goodbye, Elizabeth. It's locked.
Los Vietal también quieren hablar conmigo, entonces tengo que ir. ¿Qué querrá? No sé, pero pues...
Please, I feel sick.
Ya, nada, que nadie siente mal. Edgar.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I'm sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
Steady, boy! Filthy piece of shit! This burn it, boys! He's mine! We have to stop Stop it! Die, vermin! Shit, that leech is fast! See them fancy clothes? Watch it!
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweet.
Good evening.
Hello again.
Can I?
As long as you... The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Todos más.
Get to keep an eye out for this guard of something.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Joder. acá, ¿no? Ah, no, estamos allá.
Sorry, sir. Steady, boys. We've got one of them in. Filthy piece of. It's one of them! Steady, boy! You've got one of them! Filthy fucking beast! Oh, you leeches been killing! Die, beast! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. There is.
Get to know.
Thank you, old Brit.
No more questions, Dr. Reed.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the colour of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Whatever you've done, you can't spend the rest of your life hiding here.
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Not kill him. I'm not responsible for a murder if I didn't want to commit it. It was an accident.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands. Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Joder.
Good evening.
There's no need to...
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Show me what you...
pistola, pero bueno.
It's locked.
Oh my god!
Genial.
There's one of them vermin! The beast must die!
clue.
It's locked, all right.
Esto estaba cerrado, ¿no?
Killed her! Quick there!
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
That was the vampire I saw. This war takes no prisoners. It's locked.
Stop right now! There's one of them vermin!
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Burn it, boys! Take it.
locked. It's all right. It's locked. The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me. and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing out here?
You mean what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Never. That would be betraying your mother's trust. She would never forgive us.
For sure. But look on the bright side. We would have eternity to reconcile.
Or an eternity to run away from your mother's mighty wrath. Quite a terrifying idea, don't you think?
Yes. I think it's wiser to let go of that part of the plan.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And
goodbye, Charlotte.
she's been quite busy these last...
They're all around you.